Everyone's hunting for the next 100x gem, but almost nobody knows where to actually look, and the ones who do aren't exactly posting about it in the group chat. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on the real tactics, the obscure sources, and the contrarian mindset that separates the early movers from the people who buy the top. Let's be honest, most retail investors find out about a token the same way they find out about a movie, when it's already everywhere and the damage is done. By the time it hits the trending tab on a major exchange, the people who matter already have their bags packed and their exit mapped. The whole game comes down to one uncomfortable truth. Information asymmetry is the only real edge in crypto. And right now, that edge belongs to whoever is willing to do the boring work. Think of it like fishing. Everyone's casting into the crowded pier, but the person catching fish drove 40 minutes down the coast to a spot nobody talks about. GitHub repositories, governance forums, and developer Discord servers are where the signal actually lives before it becomes noise. A token with 300 GitHub commits in the last 30 days, and a Discord full of builders arguing about architecture is infinitely more interesting than one with a slick website and a vague roadmap. On-chain data is your X-ray machine tools like Nansen, Glassnode, and Dune Analytics let you watch smart money wallets accumulate before any announcement goes public. When you see wallets historically linked to early DeFi winners quietly stacking a low-cap token over 6 weeks, that's not coincidence. That's a thesis being built in real time. Token unlocks and vesting schedules are the most underrated and most ignored piece of due diligence in this entire space. If a token has 50% of its supply unlocking in 60 days, and the price is still climbing, someone is going to get left holding a very expensive lesson. Crypto Twitter, despite its chaos, contains some of the sharpest minds operating in public, but you have to learn to filter the signal from the performance. Follow the developers, the independent researchers, and the quiet accounts with no profile picture who consistently post correct theses 6 months before anyone else cares. Community health is a leading indicator that almost nobody quantifies correctly. A token with 10,000 genuine, argumentative, technically engaged holders is worth more than one, with 100,000 passive followers waiting to be told what to do. Genuine organic debate in a project's community means people have skin in the game intellectually, not just financially. Here's the misconception that kills most early-stage investors. Low price does not mean undervalued, and high market cap does not mean overvalued. A token at 0.003 cents with a fully diluted valuation of $2 billion is not cheap. It's just small font on a very large number. Historical patterns remind us that the best entries tend to happen during maximum boredom, not maximum fear. The projects that eventually ran 10x first spent months being completely ignored, while builders quietly shipped. Think of Ethereum in 2015. Or Chainlink in 2018. The charts were flat, the forums were quiet, and the conviction required was nearly unreasonable. The practical move is to build a watch list using aggregators like DeFi Llama, Token Terminal, and Masari. Then track fundamental metrics like protocol revenue, total value locked growth, and user retention week over week. You're not looking for perfection, you're looking for inflection, the moment where the fundamentals start compressing against a still sleeping price. Position sizing is everything here, and this is where most people destroy. What good research built, spreading across 10 to 15 small positions with controlled sizing, is how you survive being wrong on 7 and still win on 3. Conviction is not a strategy. Process is the strategy, and the process includes accepting that most of your early bets will simply be wrong. The beautiful absurdity of this market is that the best time to find undervalued tokens is precisely when everyone else has decided crypto is dead and crypto has been declared dead over 400 times, which at this point is practically a tradition. Every cycle has its graveyard of people who sold the bottom of a project that then went on to redefine an entire sector. At the end of the day, the edge isn't a secret website or an insider tip. It's the discipline to research before the hype, size responsibly, and not let emotion convert a well-researched thesis into a panic sell at the worst possible moment. Markets reward patience and punish impatience, and in crypto, that dynamic is just turned up to 11. Whether this cycle rewards you or teaches you, being prepared, rational, and process-driven is always the right outcome to root for. And if you're ready to take that same disciplined approach into building real wealth through real estate investing, home contracting, or finding the right lenders, check out our links in the description below.